Good evening, everybody. I hope everyone has enjoyed what turned out to be a pretty amazing Super Bowl. I can't believe that team won. It was incredible. What a game. My name is Phil Mango, and besides being the husband to Emerald Ambassador Jen Mango, I happen to be a Ruby Ambassador, Senior Ruby Ambassador myself. And I wanted to welcome you to our new Sunday format, our new call. We call it Rise and Shine. Why do we call it Rise and Shine? Because we want to shine the light on the best parts of Plexus, which is our people, which is you, our products, and this business opportunity. So we're going to be rolling out this new format this week and in weeks to come, where some of our leaders are going to interview people like you, some of our ambassadors who are just starting, silvers, golds, everything in between, find out what brought them to Plexus, find out the reasons why they love the products, and have them talk about the business opportunity and how it's impacted their lives. We think it's going to be a great format for you all to follow, and we're excited to launch it this week. So why don't we just get started and launch this exciting new endeavor, Rise and Shine, and let's interview our Diamond upline, Rayne Anderson. Rayne, we want to welcome you to the call, and I've got one simple question for you, and that is this. What is it that brought you to Plexus over 5 years ago?
Well, honestly, I saw my friends at my daughter's school looking better and feeling better, and quite frankly, I just wanted in on that. And so I tried the products, became a very happy customer for months, and then life happens. Can we, like, on this call at least agree to that piece of it? Life happens. And I found myself in a position where I needed to earn money, and I had the faith that this business would present itself to be an opportunity to make money. And that was validated by my friend and sponsor, who at the time was a gold ambassador. And for those of you that are new or very unfamiliar with Plexus, that is one of the first ranks within our company. But this friend validated that I could make money, and I jumped all in.
Wow, that's interesting. So you were taking the products, you as a customer, I think, for some time, but what was the circumstances that made you say, I need to make some money and turn this into a business?
I found myself suddenly in the position to raise my daughter on my own. So I was going to be a single mama. So the time was of essence to provide, and that's what you do, right?
Yeah, we've got a lot of single moms. I know there's another one on this call, and we've had single moms on our team, and Plexus has been a huge benefit, right? To be able to give them full-time income on a part-time basis where they control their time and their freedom. So what has been the biggest thing that you've learned and you've enjoyed in your journey, and why do you still do it today?
I have learned that anybody can do this if they believe that they can. And that because our company provides simple processes to ensure your success, that is very doable if you dedicate the time to it. And then why I keep doing it is because I have a gift that changes people's lives, and I can't keep that a secret even almost 6 years into the journey.
Thanks, Rayne. It's evident why you're a diamond, and you have someone sitting next to you that I guess we'll ask a good question to here in just a second. Her name's Crede Irby, and she's an Emerald Ambassador in Plexus. Now, she joined you early on. I'm curious, Crede, we know why Rayne just joined, but why did you join Rayne?
I actually watched her for a while, getting fit and healthy and building this business. And she actually asked me several times to try the products and join her. Well, I was doing another weight loss regimen at the time, and told her, I said, I don't want your dumb pink drink. And so several months went by, and I didn't lose a single pound, you guys, on this other regimen. So I went crawling back to my friend. We've known each other since high school. And I said, all right, I'll try your pink drink. But do not ask me to do this as a business, because I have done several other network marketing, was a part of several network marketing companies before Plexus. And she was very patient and consistent. And you guys, that's what I noticed about her. She was consistent in taking her products and not giving up on me and building her business. And so I referred probably 5 people to her because they were noticing a difference in my health. I quickly had success with the products. And so I referred them all to Rainey, and she said, you could be making money doing this. I said, no, I'm good. I'm a teacher. I'm on summer break. I'm going to enjoy my time with my boys in the pool. I don't want to make any money right now. So I know. So by the 6th person, I went, okay, fine. I'll sign up. And you guys, I quickly, within 8 months, replaced my teacher salary with Plexus. And kind of like Rainey, found myself in a position where I needed to earn some extra money because I was about to be a single mom and I had 2 boys to raise. So, sometimes God knows what you need before you even know what you need. And that's how I look at Plexus. It's a gift.
Wow, that's a great story to share. I appreciate it. So we had Rainey who joined, then you joined Rainey. I guess we'll just kind of go down this tree here. And I know my wife, you said in the summer, I think that was the summer of 2013, my wife Jen is on this call, and she joined in July of 2013. So Jen, even though I technically know the answer, I'm going to ask you the question quite simply. What was it about this opportunity that you chose to jump on board with? What was it that made it so special, and why did you do it?
Well, it's funny because the power of social media, right? I didn't know Crede or Rainey outside of these fun sale groups that they had occasionally would post things for sale. I was actually using them, as you know, because I am a very resourceful girl, but we were not in a position at that time in 2013 that there was a lot of extra. And I was a speech pathologist. My busiest time to work was in the summer, away from my family. I was tired. I was frustrated. And I've kind of had it in May of 2013 and said, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make the sacrifice to be at home with my kids, no matter what. So I'm selling things on these websites, making a little money here and there to literally, you guys, go to Sonic to get an ice cream cone for $1. Go to the movies on the special $2 afternoon matinees or whatever with my kids. But I was seeing Crede, and Crede was losing weight, y'all. She was feeling good. And I was like, I have no extra money, but I want to know what she's doing. And so on the sly, without Phil knowing, I got the sample. Phil got his hands on the sample, took the sample, and the rest is really history because the products worked. And these 2 ladies, like, I just remember the very first part of us doing this journey. We were so clueless, you guys, really, about what we were doing, other than we knew that we loved what we were drinking and how we were feeling from a very simple regimen. We didn't really know what to share, so we were just saying, hey, I'm drinking this, and this is what's happening. I'm taking these pills, and I'm not needing my nap. And, like, I remember calling Crede going, okay, so I think I'm making a paycheck because so-and-so just ordered from my website. And then I sent somebody else because of the power of social media. They were on my Facebook and asking, and so how do we get paid? When do we get paid? And she's like, well, let's call Rainey. We get Rainey on the phone, and it's like, I think they're going to send you a check in a couple weeks, but I really don't know. Y'all, we were clueless, and that's what's amazing now is that we have so many things in our hands to make and a system set up that's so sophisticated that immediately you can have a paycheck. If you sign up tonight, you'll have a paycheck by next Friday. Getting a friend started on their own health journey or in their own business opportunity. And I don't know where else you can get that. So 5 years in, almost six in the summer, best decision ever, never looked back. We just ran with what we knew at the time and grew as we went. And it's been an amazing ride.
I love that you share that. And I know that in the summer of 2013, we were not at our lowest of lows, but pretty close financially. And so to spend the $144 to join out of the $500 that we had left in the account was a huge risk. And I'm glad we took it together because it made all the difference. And one of the great things about Plexus is that when you join, like you say, you connect with all of these people that you didn't have a relationship or maybe had just a little relationship with. And one of those people is our superstar, Erika Mitchell, who's on this call as well, which we met Erika playing hockey with our son and her son Noah years prior, and we'd see each other at the rink. And in September of 2013, we came back to the rink after a summer break. And Erika, I'll kind of take it, kind of leave it right there with you. What made you join in September of 2013 at a hockey rink in Frisco, Texas?
That is exactly how it happened. So I saw Jen and I saw what she looked like. She was vibrant. She looked amazing. She lost some weight. She had great energy. I had seen her posts on social media, but I never in a million years thought that I could afford the products, because I thought for sure they had to be ridiculously priced, which they're not. We did a couple of meetups where we exchanged product because I had to wait until a paycheck in order to sign up. But immediately I knew that I loved the products. And so that was the first thing. I still was carrying around all this baby weight. My baby was like 9 at the time, y'all. It's not a good excuse, right? But that was my reality. And so I wanted to, I was just being vain. I just really wanted help in losing weight. The business kind of took off unexpectedly for me because I had a lot of contacts from just working and having coworkers, and everybody was seeing the results. And so it got to be where I had to make a decision. I could see that the business had more potential for me than my full-time job working for our school district. So at that point, I really just decided that I was going to put me first and my dreams first and go for it. And here I am. It is the best decision I could have made for my family, for my finances, for my well-being, for my happiness. All of those things make me so grateful that I said yes, that I saw Jen, that she shared with me, and here we are.
You summarized it perfectly. I mean, literally, you went from working full-time to, and one of the things that we're so proud about is that you are one of the few people that said, I'm going to turn this into full-time income while I'm working a full-time job and replace it, and then have the faith to walk away. And you did that over 4 years ago now.
Yes.
Your life has changed for the better. You have more time for your kids. I mean, tell me about that.
It's been a complete 180. I mean, I can't even remember.
Awesome. And so my screen somewhat froze there for a second, but hopefully we're back online here. Erika, thank you for sharing. And one of the great things is that all of the people that we've met so far have been under Rainey, Crede, Jen, and Erika's leg. But the great thing about Plexus is that you can build multiple legs and have leaders from around the country in different places, and that the income that you make is not necessarily dependent upon balancing those legs. That's one thing that's unique. So in talking about that, I want to introduce our next jewel, and that's Lauren Yarbrough. Lauren, I think the question's been somewhat the same. I've asked a little bit differently, but you joined Plexus around the same time as everyone else. What was your reason for jumping on board?
Yeah, Phil, I'm going to be super honest with you. I wanted nothing to do with Plexus, not a dadgum thing. You guys, I'm a fitness instructor. I work at a gym. I teach classes every week. I'm a total and complete health nut, and I'm the person that preached diet and exercise. And so when I saw posts from my friends saying that she lost a bunch of weight, that she was doing this pink drink and these pills, I was like, there is nothing good that can come from this. So my very first exposure to Plexus was to look into it, to figure out what was horrible so that I could be the great friend and tell her to stop using it so I could protect her health. So literally, I wanted nothing to do with it. But the funny thing is, a light bulb went off when I started looking at the ingredients. I'm very knowledgeable on ingredients and natural, holistic health ways. And I started to kind of have these little light bulbs going off because I actually have PCOS and I have a slow functioning thyroid, which means that basically in layman's terms, I'm kind of a hormonal hot mess. And I had done everything I could with diet and exercise, and I was still struggling. So I didn't want the weight loss. I didn't want the money. I just wanted to feel good, because there's nothing more frustrating than doing everything you can with what you're eating and how you're moving and how you're taking care of yourself, and still struggling with insomnia and brain fog and skin issues and digestive issues and hormonal issues. It was the worst, and I just wanted an answer. And I thought, you know what? My doctors told me in 6 months I'm going on daily medications for blood pressure and cholesterol and blood sugar regulation. Why not give this a try? So I did, but I didn't, unlike these ladies, I did not jump all in. I was extremely skeptical. I wanted the 60-day guarantee. I signed up as a customer pretty much thinking that I was going to use that 60-day guarantee. Clearly, I didn't. In fact, 60 days into it, I was not only loving the products and seeing some amazing health results, but I was really starting to tell other people. And that's when the light bulb went off, that this could be something more. My passion is helping people with their health and wellness, and this was the obvious next step.
Awesome. I mean, I don't even know what to add from that, in that you kind of characterized so many people that come to Plexus where I'm going to go in just with a tippy toe because I don't know that I trust this implicitly, and I just don't know about this. And 5+ years later, you're a full-on advocate. So what was it specifically that changed for you to say, I'm not quite sure, now I am all in and I will always be in?
Well, you know what, Phil, I deal with health issues that affect my blood sugar regulation and my gut health. If you Google leaky gut, I had pretty much every sign and symptom of that. And because of my autoimmune issues, they affected my blood sugar regulation. I knew from doing personal research that America suffers from 3 main problems in their health: blood sugar regulation, gut health, and inflammation. And as I started to learn the Plexus line of products, and as I started to learn their goal in helping people feel better, I realized that their products specifically, effectively, and uniquely targeted those 3 things. And what person doesn't need that in their life? You know, when it started to help me with my health, I couldn't help but think of 10, 15, 20 people in my life that weren't sleeping good, that were feeling bad, that were using caffeine as a crutch, that were having struggles with food cravings, and every other thing that we deal with. So it really was a no-brainer for me, honestly.
That's awesome. I appreciate you sharing that, Lauren. And that's a great segue as we kind of wrap this call up on this Super Bowl Sunday, that you have a super opportunity in front of you. Whether you've been with Plexus for a few years like these ladies here, or you're watching this thinking about it for the first time, there's never been a better time to join Plexus than right now. Everyone that's on this page has been doing it for years when we had not as many products. We had websites that were not always the most trusty, but today, the products are amazing. There's more than ever before. The website works fantastic. You're never going to have any issues, and it makes it painless to join and also invite others to join with you. And one thing that's been consistent from 2013 today is the compensation plan, and it is like none other. If anything, they just keep giving us more money. They never take away. So if you're watching this and thinking about joining, you've got 5 reasons that you just listened to today that you should join, and you should join today. So we appreciate you joining and watching. We want to encourage you to check in and check this out every Sunday. Our Rise and Shine call. We'll be interviewing someone new next week, learning about how they joined and what brings them joy and why they're being a part of Plexus. And so before I wrap up, I'll turn it back over to our Diamond leader, Rayne Anderson, for any last parting words.
I want to thank everyone for their time. We know that you could choose to be anywhere, and the fact that you chose to be with us, we're incredibly grateful. You guys have a great night, and we will enjoy welcoming you to our team very soon.
Sounds great. And one last thing from everyone. Go.
Plexus.
Bye, everybody.